Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So we are going to learn a lot of things from this particular project. Yes, it's a 10-bedroom house. 7 of them has washroom in them, and the 3 of them, one is gaming room, the other one can be a visitor's room, and also the last one can be anything the owner wants. Lucky for us, the owner is in town, so he took us through a lot of things, showed us a lot of things in his projects. You understand? So let's get into the video. What's the actual land size?
100 by 70.
100 by 70.
Yeah.
So is it that the house is too big for the land, or what is the problem?
This house actually 69.7 by I think 89, so 84. So 69 this way. Or 70. You see what I was guessing. And the other 20 that is left, the wall is 60.
So the contractor is the one.
No. So I didn't use anything.
For the safety, but at least he should have told you that maybe this is too big.
Yeah, I qualified contractor. The extra for my neighbor.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So when we left like all down here because we didn't have nobody to get here. All down here left. So the wall, we built this wall, we have to knock it down. Just to plaster here and we build this wall plaster. So since they already built it, there's nothing they can do with this. So I asked them gently, and they let me.
They give you a small portion of this.
So you can see the wall run this way. So this going down is what they gave me. This going down. Before it. So now this is actually mine. And I'm trying to create something so many GT one.
At least you are lucky you got a space to do this polytank thing here.
Oh yeah, because there was nowhere we put this.
Yeah.
So we have to scratch our minds, find what space we can put this in. And listen, it doesn't look like it costs a lot of money. Yeah.
Yes.
We have to put like 20 millimeter iron rod in here, but there are 6 in here.
It's full concrete. So it's not a bit of
20 millimeter iron rods all the way to the top, and then 16 millimeter iron rod, all that.
So those are some of the reasons why when you are starting a huge project like this, you have to involve a professional engineer. What do you think?
It's true. The problem with that is, I have a house that's on this side, and since it was built specifically for me, I never got involved with a big thing. So I didn't think it was big. Granted, this one's slightly bigger than that one. That one is 5 bedroom. Yeah. On the plan, 5 bedroom actually. This one is 7 bedroom. The other rooms that are added, we don't count that as a room. Then we have more rooms in this one than the other one. You get the measurement now. See that there's no room anywhere.
Yeah.
No.
Because if we are supposed to use an engineer, at least fine, you've done the plan has already come to Ghana. But they will go through, they will check the land size, and they will find the problem before they will even start doing the excavation.
Actually, the problem with that is that the guy that drew the plan is an engineer. But instead of this, my neighbor who did it to wait, he got an excavator, he excavated the land. And when I came home, I brought the guy that the engineer He looked at it and said, the guy flipped the house upside down.
Just look at this.
Mm-hmm. That's 6 inches.
Normally, what they do is they don't add this side to it when they are doing the roofing.
Mm-hmm.
That one is true.
I told him about that.
Normally, they don't add it.
But
So
we talked about it. He should add it. He said, "Oh no. We'll just use the sheet that is left to do it." But as soon as they finish, he's talking about I have to pay you $15,000 to do it. I said,
to do just this part,
yes, and then leave that one. So now we're going to do
the carpenter can do it.
No, I'm not doing even do that. I'm going to do what they call it. They put the blocks. I mean, the cement and it's like
POP, plasterboard.
That one is they mix cement and something like that to do. What is it called? I don't know if it's called plasterboard or what. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. This is for the top. So this is the 110 for the top, the 220, and the cable wires for TV.
For the TV.
Yeah, and these are the molds they're making for the POP.
So, how many POP cements did you buy?
Cement?
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to buy about 440 or 350 because I want to actually buy when we need more. Not just buying and I can't retain it. You know, this guy, once you get it, you can't retain it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's right. So these are all the molds. These are the molds. The transformer to take the 220 and turn it to 110 is already here, so that will wire into it so that it will reduce it to 110. So when you plug it on the 110 outlet, you only get 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you can switch it to both sides. I thought both sides was going to be on.
Both sides are going to be on at all times.
Yes.
This one will only be carrying 110. This one will carry 220. This one carry 110. This one carry 220. Because the wiring is different.
Yeah.
These are completely different wiring. So 220, 110, 220, 110, 220, 220, 110.
So it doesn't really cause any problem when let's say the appliance you are using, if it is 220, you just plug it to the 220 sockets.
Well, the socket I made is like that. You can't just easily plug the 220 into the 110.
Into the 110.
They design different.
Really?
The 110 you can't just easily plug it into the 220 because you have to force it.
Yeah.
And then once you're forcing it, if you have any common sense, you realize that I'm putting it in the wrong place, and you take it and put it in the 110.
So for upstairs here, how many rooms are here?
Upstairs, I think we have about 7.
7 rooms. So in all,
I don't know. I'm counting it. So that's the penthouse. So the master bedroom, there are 2 bedrooms. So 1, 2, 3. There's 4. There's 5. The one up there. And then you get the master bedroom. Which this one, we went to the top of the master bedroom last time. But it's actually whoa, they're finished using it. So this is the same master bedroom. And then this is roof, a door leading to where the patio where. Yeah. So the bathroom and this one.
so I think it's about 10 bedrooms.
Something like that. If you add the boy quarters to it, the increases it takes it to like 4. So the design way, if you go there, that one
I think the electrician did very well doing a lot of lights here.
This is what chop all my money. The wood. Look at that.
the distance.
Yeah.
Some time ago, someone asked, why is it that in Ghana when we are doing our roofing, we create this whole gap up there for nothing. And someone said they do that so that, the heat from the ceiling doesn't come directly into the room. But I think the actual answer is just for beautification.
Yeah.
When you are outside and it is up like that, somehow it looks very nice. It looks very nice because it doesn't matter when you do it low or high. Yes, so you are going to feel the heat. And the POP itself also produce a lot of heat.
Oh, yeah.
So normally when you do the POP and there's no AC, you are going to regret.
And look at first, this guy put this AC like there. So because we're creating the stairs, when we did the stairs weren't there, we just had the room up there. Now we're trying to figure out how to get up there.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to put a place up there, and I realized that is the other room above the garage. You can't just access it unless you do a stair from the ground. So we have to come into the living room and create this to go to that room up there. It's an oblong shape thing. I'm literally probably going to use it for like a game room.
Okay.
And when I say game, we just watch a football or sports. Not any other, just watch football. But I never paid attention better now.
It's good. There's enough sockets, but it is very low. Very, very low.
I will find out from the electrician how this one is going to go into the TV.
Well, at least it was supposed to be somewhere here. If it is here, then the entry is up here. That is fine. The main problem is...
Did they cover something?
Yes, it's just the hole for this thing. So they did this
so
this
hole lines up?
Yes. They just did it so that your cables won't be visible. You see, sometimes when you go to people's house, all the, the cables for the TV and everything is displayed. But they did it so that at least it won't be visible, so that it makes this place very nice.
Smooth. Well, we are going to build like a TV.
Yeah, the TV
card or case with a POP.
That is it.
Let's take it out. So this one will go blend in there and then connect to the TV in the back.
When you get to that stage, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, right now I'm a terrible visualization person. I cannot visualize something that's not physical.
Because at least you were supposed to bring it up a little bit. Then this passage will be up also. Because there's no way the TV cable is that long from here to down there. So in that case, unless maybe you use extension.
Oh, the TV cable is on. I bought a 50-foot.
Yes, so that one is going to go up, way up. But the cable, there's no way the cable is that long.
I'll talk to my electrician about that.
Just ask him about it and let him explain this thing he did down here. Because it is very low. If you check all these ones, at least they are up a bit. So why is it that this one is very, very low? If you are going to do that POP thing for the TV console, at least it's even going to block this thing.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes you just do some mistakes that you will never understand.
But when you tell them,
they will try to challenge you.
Yeah, but they want to pay them to do the work. But when you tell them that you want it a certain way, this POP should have been done since last year, October. Why? That lie on there.
This is very low.
Yeah, it is. You look at this three going out of roofs, going out of that. Yeah. And then.
Oh, okay.
Is this any problem? The cracks?
No, it depends on the type of cement they use.
This one, they didn't really take time to do it because he was just trying to get some money. I said, I can't pay you. I have to pay you according to what you do. I think they washed and did it. And when I asked him, it's not, the crack doesn't go farther down. We just, man, I hope this guy didn't give me one of these that will fit. It would be a shame that I put up this kind of building, pay all this money only to get a aluminum that will fit.
It's been more than a year, so let's.
More than a year.
It's not more than a year.
We did it last year, June, July, thereabout. Last year, July, so it's not a year. But from this close, if you look, do you see any part of the garage is less? What do you think?
It's okay.
So you see, because the color of this was slightly different than this, we'll get somebody to come and paint it so that kind of alike.
Why? Is it not the same guy that did it?
We had this in roof first and did it so that we can have a place, you know,
Yeah.
for our girls who are staying in school. So when he brought it, I said I needed something to match this one so that I won't have to worry about it. So listen, I'll take this one off and I said, how? By the story I told him. Yeah, that's what happened. So when he started trying to charge me almost 30,000 for this, I said no. So somebody
30,000 for this.
Yeah. So somebody told me I can just paint it. So what they painted it, they painted it to look like this. And still, the color is not the same. This one is deep, dark brown. This one is light.
Is it not 2 rooms?
Yeah, this is just 2 rooms.
He was taking 30,000.
Hey, man, I'm praying that this is legitimately aluminium, and you know, it's just legitimately aluminium, and it won't fade for a long time. For all that money that I spent,
There's a lot of sockets here, which is very fine.
I asked him to do that because I'm about to create an OAC where I hide anything electronic that you can think of. It's going to be.
There's a lot of sockets here, which is very good, but I don't know why he didn't do any TV sockets and any TV connection.
We can just kind of strip the wires here, connect the TV wire, and
Yes,
so right.
He will do all the curtain, then do a whole socket for the antenna and
Or maybe not just run it down so that we can do the TV thing and hide it behind so they can connect it.
No, he will do the curtain. It's not going to be visible. He will do something just like this, what he did here. So this thing, I think he did it after was the whole thing. He didn't do it earlier before the plastering. So he did it after the plastering. That is why you can see the rough cement there.
Because after the master bedroom, then they will come to the living room, and the living room come out here before go to the other room. So I need to get him to come in and
So is there going to be a balustrade here?
yeah, the guy took the measurement for $51,000 for the stairs.
So you'll be seeing your rooftop here
No,
when you are here.
no, it's going to be blocked.
They'll block this
POP.
part. This part is also going to be POP.
They're going to cover all this. POP is going to cover all this.
POP. Really?
Well, seriously, I never thought about it. The electrician and then the POP guy was talking, and so yeah, we'll cover all that. The covers is that we can talk about different. Yeah.
Let's check down there.
Yeah guys, so I'm going to do a breakdown of the whole video to you guys. So first of all, let's start from inside here. Frankly speaking, this is one of the properties that I've been to at this particular stage where everything is well aligned. You can clearly see that there's a lot of lightning there. One issue with some of the contractors that handle our projects is they do what they want. Normally, they don't do what you, the homeowner, the one paying the money to them. So this property, initially, his neighbor started it for him. That is why you can see so many mistakes on the compound. There's no compound space. Can you just imagine? There's no compound space. So later on, when he took over, he came to do the electrical wiring and everything. He was involved. So he told the electrician what he needed. That is why you can see a lot of sockets, a lot of lightning. Amazing. You understand? Left alone, if you leave it for that electrician to do the wiring, I bet you are not going. This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. You can see there are so many sockets there. So in this situation, you are not going to have any issue regardless the appliances that are going to be there. You are going to get space for everything. You go to some people's houses, including my own property. I came and each room has just like 2 sockets there. The kitchen has just about 3 of them. If you want to do everything again, you would have to do a whole curtain work and it takes you back all the time. So this is the compound. The compound space is so small that you have to create 2 main gates. You understand? There's one there, there's another one here, because the very first one that is supposed to be the initial one for the house, there's no way your car can come through. So he had to create another extra gate again just so he gets access into the garage directly. So sometimes when you are working on your project, when you are starting the project itself, you have to get some people that are into the business, well qualified people. It happens to most people because when you purchase your land, I remember when I purchased my land at the very beginning, my neighbor has already started his house. We had good relation. So he told me he can start the property for me. In that situation, since you are not in the country and you get that offer, you become very happy with it because he's your neighbor. So obviously he's ahead of you. He has already started his property. So that will give him the chance to take care of the house for you and also work on it for you. But I didn't go for that option. I brought my own people to start it. But in this situation, this man accepted the offer from his neighbor to start the property for him. The size of the house, I'm not sure is the standard of that neighbor, unqualified contractor. So someone like that starting this huge house for you, obviously you are going to face a lot of problems in the near future. That is what we are having here. Yes, that is basically what is happening here. Because in case anything goes wrong, there's nothing you can do. In this situation, you can't do anything about it. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do anything about it. It goes on everywhere. The little thing I can tell you guys is when you get your land from the scratch, start the property or start the project with qualified people. Don't accept favors from people. It's going to look as if they are doing you the favor. Pay money to someone qualified. Because those people that are going to do you a favor is not going to be for free. They are going to take you the same exact money. So just imagine you paying such money to someone, and at the end of the day, you come and you find some terrible mistakes that is going to be lifetime. Just look at some space. From the video, you can even see it is very tiny. In reality, it's super tiny. You understand? There is no really side by side 2 people can work there. That is how serious the whole thing is. So sometimes, everything might not go as planned. I always say this thing. Everything might not go as planned always on your project. If you check some few things on this property, there are mistakes that, they made that you can't change it. You can't change it. The owner has wasted a lot of money trying to make a lot of corrections. And that is a setback when you are building. Pumping money from the beginning. Then when you come back, you have to make a lot of correction. You get it? You make a lot of correction that it will just keep pulling you back. There would be no progress in the property.
Oh yeah, you talk about how I tried to get space to put the pieces. Yeah, look at that wall. And that if that wall was coming in, This is just a new thing. Because this space, it was like right there. They left the plaster here. So when they did it, they just then plastered and they rebuilt this wall. And that's why you see the dent on there. Yeah. Sometimes when your eyes are bigger than your pocket, this what happens. I didn't have
You
it.
can just see.
Yeah.
There was no need for them to even do this thing.
Yeah, look how small. And I built the garage and realized that I didn't have to bring the garage. So I decided to put another gate here. So when I come in, I just come straight into the garage. So literally, this is a repetition of the garage.
It's the same thing up there.
Yeah, literally. You know. We probably divided that room into two bedrooms. We didn't know what to do, so we just left it as a room.
So basically, it's like you give the contract to them. You didn't actually involve yourself in it.
So I was involved. It's just that originally I was trying to start a house back in 2012 or 2013. Then when we took the measurement, it took the whole land. And I said, hey, I'm building like 3 or 4 bedrooms and I'm taking the whole land just for the base one. So when they came, we stopped working on it. That was a part in the garden gate. So where it's going down. So came back years later and updated the plan and just set this plan on itself. So if you look at the rooms that are down here, they are the rooms that are repeated up there.
Yeah.
But I said that we don't need a kitchen upstairs. My wife said it's not only going to be one kitchen because there's only going to be one madam in this house. Yeah, she's marking her territory.
Yeah.
So in the dining room there, room upstairs, and then the other breakfast area, room upstairs. So this is the underground soccer. So
Is it Sockaway?
it's soccer way. It's soccer way. It's like it's all the way here and all the way down there. I wasn't there when they did all this, so I'm there talking nonsense because I have plenty space there. I said, "Oh, you can do this when you bring the car in there, you can."
How?
He said, "You can bring any car in here." I said, "What?" He said, "No." My wife is just trying to tell me there's no space left, and I'm there arguing with her until I came last year. Like, oh, there's no space.
There's no space. There's nowhere a car can come this side.
I didn't know that because I was thinking that we have space here, you can come. But when I saw this, I said, okay, we got to put a space. So here, it was part of the garage. The guy that is supposed to call the garage, he said the double door garage door is supposed to be 16 by 8. I had it by like 45. Okay.
Try and start with the qualified people, the professional people. If it's going to take you a lot of money, that one is best. You understand? That one is best. Some masons are there that they've made themselves contractors. He's just a mason, but they've made themselves contractors, foremen, whatever. They'll just build. They don't have that technicalities that they have to do some check-ins and well-detailed things before they even do the clearing and the excavation. That is how bad some of them are. Yes. Let's take this property for example. They'll come and do the compound filling. There's no even space for you to even do a filling there. If you have to do filling there, come on, you are going to fill in, then afterwards maybe you are going to do tiles or concrete or pavement blocks. Just imagine how packed this little compound is going to be. You get it? So this is a huge lifetime mistake that regardless the money that you try doing the correction, unless maybe you break the whole thing down. The house is so big that the compound is very, very small. The compound is super, super small. You see, which is very, very bad and unfortunate. There's nothing you can do about it in this situation. You get it? There's nothing you can do about it. Having a compound in your house is very good. It helps in most ways. So if you encounter such situation like this, you become frustrated, but there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. So please and please, those of you that are starting your projects, we have been there. We have seen what we've been through. That is why we are showing some of the negative aspects in building. Some people are here, they don't even tell you, they never show you their mistakes. You get it? They never show you the wrong side or whatever, the mistakes they did. It's just the good side that you see on the channel. But we are trying to show you both ways so that you know how you go about whenever you are starting your own projects. It's so simple. So I hope you guys enjoy the whole video and if you learned something from it. I think that will be all for this video, and try your possible best to pick point some things from the video. Yeah, catch you in the next updates. Bye bye.